The corn is as high as an elephant's eye, and it looks like it's climbing clear up to the sky. Oh, what a beautiful morning! Oh, what a beautiful day! I've got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. All those cattle are standing like statues. All the cattle are standing like statues. They don't turn their heads when they see me ride by. But a little brown maverick is winking her eye. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Hi, Anna.
Why, scare me to death. What are you doing around here?
Come and sing it to you. All the sounds of the earth are like music. All the sounds of the earth are like music. The breeze is so busy, it don't miss a tree. But an old weeping willow is laughing at me. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Oh, what a beautiful day.
Why, if I wasn't an old woman, and if you weren't so young and smart alecky, why, I'd marry you and have you sit around at night and sing to me.
No, you wouldn't either. 'Cause I wouldn't marry you nor none of your kinfolk if I could help it.
Oh, none of my kinfolk's home.
And you can tell that too. All of them, including that niece of yours, Miss Laura Williams. Say, Nella, if I was to ask you where Laura was at, where would you tell me she was at?
Well, I wouldn't tell you at all. For as far as I can make out, Laurie ain't paying you no heed.
She don't take much to me, huh? Well, who's the best bronc buster in this territory?
You, I bet.
And the best bull dodger in 17 counties? And look here, I'm handsome, ain't I?
Purty as a pitcher.
And curly-headed, ain't I? And bow-legged from God knows how many years in the saddle.
Couldn't stop a pig in the road.
What else does she want than the damn she mule?
Well, I don't know. But I'm sure certain it ain't you. Say, who are you taking to the box social tonight?
Ain't thought much about it.
Well, I bet you come over here to ask Laurie.
And what if I did?
Are you asking me to? I'll wear my fascinator.
You too, ain't nothing.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. Oh, I thought you was somebody. What a beautiful day. Everything's going my way. Is this all that's come a-calling? It already 10 o'clock of a Saturday morning.
You know it was me.
No such a thing.
Did too. Bet you know it was me before you came to the door.
I hear the voice, a talking, running along with Aunt Ellen, and I hear someone singing like a bullfrog in a pond.
Now you know it was me, so you sat up in there thinking something mean said. I'm half a mind not to ask you at the box social.
If you did ask me, I wouldn't come with you. Besides, how'd you take me? You ain't bought a new buggy with red wheels onto it, have you?
No, I ain't.
And a spanking team with their bridles all jingling.
No.
Expect me to ride behind old Dunn, I guess. You better ask that old Cummins girl you took such a shine to across the river.
If I were to ask you, there'd be a way to take you, Miss Laura Smarty.
Oh, they would.
When I take you out tonight with me, honey, here's the way it's gonna be. You will sit behind a team of snow white horses in the slickest gig you'd ever see.
Lions?
Chicks and ducks and geese better scurry when I take you out in the Surrey. When I take you out in the Surrey with the fringe on top. Watch that fringe and see how it flutters when I drive them high-step strutters. Nosy pokes and peek through the shutters and their eyes will pop. The wheels are yellow, the upholstery's brown, the dashboard's genuine leather. With eyes good, you can roll right down in case there's a change in the weather. Two bright side lights winking and blinking. You can keep your rig if you're thinking. You can keep your rig if you're thinking. I care to swap for that shiny little Surrey with fringe on the top.
Would you say the fringe was made of silk?
Wouldn't have no other kind but silk.
Has it really got a team of snow white horses?
One's like snow, the other's more like milk.
So you can tell them apart.
All the world will fly in a flurry when I take you out in the Surrey. When I take you out in the Surrey with the fringe on top. When we hit that roadhouse of leather, cats and dogs will dance in the heather. Birds and frogs will sing all together, and toads will hop. The wind will whistle as we ride along. The cows will moo in the clover, and the river will ripple out a whispered song and whisper it over and over. Don't you wish it'd go on forever? Don't you wish it'd go on forever? Don't you wish it'd go on forever and never stop? For that shiny little Surrey with the fringe on its top.
Why, you'd sure feel like a queen sitting on top of that carriage.
Only she talked to me so mean a while back, and now I'm half a mind not to take her to the box, don't you?
Ain't said I was going.
Ain't asked you.
Where'd you get such a rig at? Ha! I bet he went hard rig over to Claremore's, thinking I'd go with him.
That's all you know about it.
Spent all his money hiring a rig. Now he ain't got nobody to ride in it.
Have to. Did not hire. Made the whole thing up out of my head.
What? Made it up?
Dashboard and all.
Oh, get off this place, you! Ain't never make him get himself out of here, telling me lies.
Making up a few. Look out now. Making up a few purries ain't against no law that I know of. Besides, wouldn't it be nice if they was such a rig though? And I'd take you to the play party and do a whole down till morning if you was mine to. And when you was all golden wore out, I'd lift you up in the Surrey, hop right alongside you and just point the horses home. I can picture the whole thing now. I can see the stars getting blurry when we ride back home in Surrey. Riding slowly home in Surrey with the fringe on top. I can feel the day getting older, feel a sleepy head on my shoulder, nodding, drooping close to my shoulder till it falls. Kerplop. The sun is swimming on the rim of a hill. The moon is taking a header, and just as I'm Just keep a creeping that slow clock. Don't you hurry with the surrey with the fringe on the top.
Ernie, there ain't such a wreck. You just said she made the whole thing up.
Well,
Why you come around here with your stories and lies? Get me all worked up that way? Talk about the song floating on the hill like it was so? Who want to ride alongside you anyway? Why'd you just grab her and kiss her when she acts that way, Curly? She's just aching for you too, I bet. Oh, I won't even speak to him, let alone allow him to kiss me. That bragging, bow-legged, wish-hand sweetheart bum. She likes you. Quite a lot.
she liked me anymore. She'd try to set the dogs on me.
Hey, Curly, get the wagon hitched up?
What wagon?
There's a crowd of folks coming down from Woodshed for the box social.
Curly said they were not so wagon to clean up the station.
Why, of course I would. If he'd asked me.
We got talking about lots of the things. I'll go hit you up now if you say it's all right.
Look what we brought you, Nell.
Hi, Will.
Hi, Ellen.
How was the fair? You do any good steer roughing?
Oh, I did pretty good. I won it.
Good boy. Always knowed you would.
Well, ain't nobody can sling a rope like our territory boys.
Now, I can't stay and talk but a minute, ain't Ellen? Got to get over to 80 Annie's. Don't you remember her pa said if I ever was worth $50, I could have her?
Weigh-ins? $50? That's what they give you for prize money?
That's what.
Why, if A.D. Andy's pa keeps his promise, we'll be dancing at your wedding.
If he don't keep his promise, I'll take her right out from under his nose. And I won't even give him the present I brung for him. Look, fellers. When I got Fredo Annie's pa. Here somewhere. Oh, there it is. You hold it up to your eye like this. And then once you get a good look at it, you turn it around at the top. And the picture changes. They call it the Little Wonder.
Why, you silly ghost? The hussy! Why, she ought to be ashamed of herself. You too. Now, how do you turn this thing to see the other picture? Wait a minute, I'm getting it. Woohoo! Why, it's a good mind to tell Amy on you.
Oh, please don't, Aunt Ellen. She wouldn't understand.
Well, there ain't no telling what you've been up to. I bet you've been carrying on a plenty in Kansas City.
Well, I wouldn't exactly call it carrying on, but I sure did see some things I ain't never seen before. I got to Kansas City on a Friday. By Saturday, I learned a thing or two. Till up to then, I didn't have an idea about what the modern world was coming to. I counted 20 gas buggies going by themselves almost every time I took a walk. And then I put my ear to a bell telephone, and a strange woman started in to talk.
What next?
Yeah, what?
What next? Everything's up to date in Kansas City. They've gone about as far as they can go. And then they built a skyscraper 7 stories high, about as high as a building ought to grow. Everything's like a dream in Kansas City. It's better than a magic lantern show. Walk to privies in the rain and never wet your feet. They've gone about as far as they can go.
Yes, sir! They've gone about as far as they can go.
Come on, boys! Everything's up to date in Kansas City. They've gone about as far as they can go. They got a big theater they call it Burley Q. For 50 cents you can see a dandy show. One of the gals was fat and pink and pretty. Was round above, she was round below. You could swear that she was patted from her shoulder to her heel. Laying her in the second act when she began to feel. She proved that everything she had was absolutely real.
And that's about as far as she could go.
Yes, sir! And that's about as far as she can go.
Two-step is all they're dancing nowadays. The waltz is through. Catch on. One and a two, one and a two. Of course they don't do it alone. Come on, Nate Eller.
Yes, sir! And that's about as far as she can go.
What you doing now, Will?
Ragtime. Seen a couple fellas doing it in the street.
Hey guys, look at these! Oh, these moves are fancy! Let me show you. Let's see if I can keep up!
I got the horses all hitched up.
Look, Harley. Can't stop to talk. Gotta get over to 808. I got $50.
All right, boys, let's go. Thanks for the loan on the wagon, on Eller. Come on, Curly.
I'll catch up with you. See you, boys. Hey, now I gotta ask you something. Who's that low, filthy sneak the lawyer's got a cat set for?
You?
Well, never mind that. Surely there's plenty of men trying to spark her, and one of them's gotta do it.
Well, there is that fine farmer, James Hutchins, just this side of Lone Elam. And that old winter man down at Claremore, well, he makes out he's a doctor or a veterinary.
That's what I thought. Hello, Judd.
Hello yourself.
And then, of course, there's someone closer to home that's got her on his mind most of the
bullet-cutter growling man?
Now don't you say nothing again him. He's the best hired hand I ever had. He just about runs this farm all by himself. Well, 2 women couldn't do it. You ought to know that.
But Laura would take up with a man like that?
Why, I ain't never said she's took up with him.
Well, he's here all the time, ain't he? Lives here.
Out in the smokehouse.
Changed my mind about cleaning the hen house today. Gotta quit early because I'm taking Lori over to the party tonight.
You're taking Laura?
I asked her.
Now, wouldn't that just make you bold? Now, don't you forget, Aunt Ella, me and you's got a date tonight. And if you make up a basket pretty enough, maybe I'll bid for it.
Well, how we going, Curly? In that rig you made up? Well, I'll ride astraddle of them lights a-winking like lightning bugs.
That there ain't no made up rig, you hear me? I hired it over at Claremont.
Lance, you did?
Sure did. Pretty one, too. So when I come calling for you tonight, make sure you got your beauty spots fastened onto your problem. It's gonna be a right smart turnout. The wheels are young, the upholstery's brown, the dashboard's genuine leather. With 1,000 glass curtains you can roll right down in case there's a change in the weather. I'll see you for 9 anyways, Aunt Ella. You can keep your rig if you think you never care to swap for that shiny little Surrey with the fringe on the top.
Hey, Curly! Tell all the girls up in Bushyhead to stop by here and freshen up. It's a long way to Skidmore's. That means we'll be having a lot of company. You better pack your lunch hamper.
Oh, Aunt Ella, don't go to Skidmore's with Curly tonight. If you do, I'll have to ride the jet all alone.
Well, that's the way you wanted it, ain't it?
No, I did it because Curly was so fresh. But I'm afraid to tell Jenna won't go. Ever go down to that old smokehouse where he's at?
Plenty of times. Why?
Did you see the pictures he got tacked into his walls?
I see them. But don't you pay them no mind.
Something's wrong inside me, Eller. I hooked my doors and fastened my windows again it. And the sound of feet walking up and down out there outside my room.
Lori!
Hornets, he comes to breakfast. And he looks at me from under his eyebrow like something in the brush somewhere. I know what I'm talking about.
You crazy youngin'. Stop acting like a chicken with its head cut off.
Hey, Annie, what about some fancy underwear?
Now, who do you reckon that is just drove by? Why, it's that old peddler. The one that sold me that egg beater.
He's got Ada Winnie with him. Well, Parker's Ada Winnie.
Oh, peddler. He told me that egg beater would beat up eggs and wring out dish rags and turn an ice cream freezer. Well, I don't know what all.
Yoo-hoo, Ada Winnie.
You wait up, old peddler man. I want to talk to you. Hi, Nella. Hi yourself. Hello, Laura.
Hello. Will Parker's back from Kansas City. He's looking for you.
Will Parker? I didn't count on him being back so soon.
I can see that. You've been riding a piece.
The peddler man's taking me to the box social. I got him sort of a tasty lunch.
Ada Winnie, you ain't hung up with the peddler man.
Not yet.
But you're promised Will Parker, ain't you?
Not what you might say promised. I just told him maybe.
Well, don't you lie to him no more.
Of course I do. There will never be nobody like Will.
Then what about this peddler man?
There will never be nobody like him neither.
Well, which one you like best?
Whatever one I'm with.
Well, you air silly.
Now, Laura, you know that nobody didn't pay me no mind up till this year. I was scrawny and flat as a beanpole, and I kind of rounded up a bit, and the boys act different to me.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong. I like it. I like it so much when a feller talks purty to me. I get all shaky from horn hoof, don't you?
Can't think what you're talking about.
Don't you get kind of sorry looks at you like he wants to kiss you?
You can't just go around kissing every man that asks you. Did anybody ever tell you that?
Yeah, they told me. It ain't so much a question of not knowing what to do. I know it's right wrong since I was 10. I heard a lot of stories and I reckon they are true about how girls are put upon by men. I know I mustn't fall into the pit, but when I'm with a fella, I forget. Just a girl who can't say no. I'm in a terrible fix. We say, come on, let's go. Just when I ought to say nix. When a person tries to kiss a girl, I know she ought to give his face a smack. Then as soon as someone kisses me, I somehow sorta wanna kiss him back. I'm just a fool with lights on low. I can't be prissy and quaint. I ain't the type that can date. I'll never be what I ain't. I can't say no. What you gonna do when a fella gets flirty and starts to talk dirty? What you gonna do? Supposing that he says that your lips are like cherries or roses or berries. What you gonna do? Supposing that he says that you're sweeter than cream and he's gonna have cream or dough. What you gonna do when he talks that way? Spit in his eye? I'm just a girl who can't say no, can't seem to say it at all. I hate to disappoint a beau when he is paying a call. For a while my answering finding cool, I'm sitting on the velveteen settee. Yet I think of that old golden rule and do for him what he would do for me. I can't resist a Romeo in a sombrero and chaps. Soon as I sit on their laps, something inside of me stops. I can't say no. It's like I told you. I get sorry for 'em.
I wouldn't feel sorry for a man no matter what.
I sure am feeling sorry for Allie Happen now. Look how many others cussed him out.
I can't believe you sold me that daggone egg beater, you old peddler man!
Ellie Hackham? That's his name. Yeah, it's Persian.
Now you sure for certain you love him better than you love Will?
I was sure. Now that old Will has to come home, the first thing he'll do is start talking party to me and changing my mind right back.
Will wants to marry you.
So does Allie Hackham.
Did he ask her?
Not directly, but how I know is this morning when he was riding in his buggy, he said he wanted to ride like that with me to the end of the world. Well, if we drove just as far as Catoozy, that'd take till sundown, wouldn't it? And we'd have to go somewhere and be all night together. And being all night together means he wants a wedding, don't it?
It's not to a peddler man.
All right. If an egg beater ain't good enough, I'll get you something just as good.
Just as good? Well, it's gotta be 1,000 million times better.
My, oh my, Miss Laurie. How high you have grown up. Last time I come through here, you were tiny as a shrimp, with freckles. But now, you're big, beautiful young lady.
Oh, quit about me. You ain't had no breakfast. Go eat yourself a green apple.
Now, Aunt Eleanor, listen.
Don't you call me Aunt Ellen. I ain't your Aunt Ellen, you little wart. I'm mad at you.
Don't you go be mad at me. Ain't I said I got you a present? Something to wear.
Something for to wear? Why, I wouldn't have it. What is it?
Real silk made in Persia.
What would I do with an old Persian garter?
Oh, it's all for Purdy, Aunt Ellen. With ruffles on it and all.
Well, I'll try it on.
Hold out your foot.
Did you have any idea I was gonna let you slide that garter up my lip? Now come grab onto my petticoats, Laurie.
Funny woman. Would have been much worse if I tried to take the garter off.
Yeah, 'cause that bigger stocking fall down, wouldn't it?
Now give me the other one.
Which one? You want to buy this one to match?
What do you mean? Do I want to buy it?
I can let you have it for 50 cents, 4 bits.
Do you want me to go get that egg beater and ram it down your windpipe?
All right. Anybody gonna buy anything? How about you, Miss Laurie? Must you want something, young, pretty girl like you?
Me? Well, of course I want something. I want a shiny buckle made out of shiny silver to fasten upon my shoe. I want a dress of lace. I want perfume. I want to be pretty. I want to smell like a honeysuckle vine.
Give her a cake of soap.
I want things I've heard of and never had before. A rubber-tarred buggy, a cut-glass sugar bowl. I want things I can't tell you about. Not only things to look at and hold in your hand, things to happen to you. Things so nice, if they ever did happen to you, your heart would quit beating. You'd fall down dead.
I've got just the thing. The elixir of Egypt.
What's that?
It's a secret formula belonged to the Pharaoh's daughter.
Smelling salts.
Ah, but a special kind of smelling salts. Read what it says on the label. One whiff, and everything shall become clear. It's what the Pharaoh's daughter used when she had to make up her mind on a tough decision. Like what prince she ought to marry, what dress she ought to wear to a party, or whether she ought to cut off someone's head. She just take a whiff.
Fiddlesticks.
I'll take a bottle of that, Mr. Peddler.
Precious stuff.
How much?
2 bits.
Throwing away your money.
Helps you decide what to do.
Now on, tell her. Don't you want me to show you some pretty new doodads with lace around the bottom and ribbons running in and out?
You mean fancy drawers? Well, I never do like to wear that kind myself, but I sure do like to look at them.
Yeah, they're all right if you ain't going no place.
How about you grab your trappings and bring them inside? Maybe I could get you something to eat or drink.
Well, ask why, don't you? Allie?
Me and Laurie have been having an argument.
What about, baby?
About what you meant when you said that about right to the end of the world.
I didn't really mean to the end of the world.
Well, then how far do you want to go?
About as far as, say, the Claremore. To the hotel.
What's that, the hotel?
Outside of the hotel is a veranda. Inside, a lobby. Upstairs, paradise.
I thought they was just bedrooms.
For you and me, baby, paradise.
See, I knew I was right and Laura's wrong. You do want to marry me, don't you?
I know, Annie. What did you say?
I said you do want to marry me, don't you?
I didn't say nothing.
Whoa, Susanna. Yoo-hoo. Ain't no Annie. I'm back.
Oh, foot, just win. Hello, Will.
That's Will Parker. Promise me you won't fight him.
Fight him? Why, I never saw that man before in my life. I only fight my friends.
Ain't no Annie.
Oh,
How How's my honey bunch? How's the sweetest little 110 pounds of sugar in the territory?
Will, this is Allie Hackham.
How are you, Hack? Don't mind the way I talk. It's all right. I'm going to marry her.
Marry her. On purpose.
Well, sure.
No such thing.
Ah, marriage is a beautiful thing.
Allie!
I got a brother in Persia. Got 6 wives.
6 wives? All at once?
Sure. That's the way they do it in them countries.
Not all the time. I got another brother in Persia. Got only 1 wife. He's still a bachelor.
Look, Will.
Look, Will, nothing. Want to know what I got for first prize at the fair? $50.
Look, Will, that's nice, but you see... Oh, wait, $50?
Catch on? Your pa said I could marry you if I could get $50.
That's right, he did.
Want to know what I done with it? Spend it on presents for you.
Well, if you spent it, then you ain't got the cash.
Oh, what I got is worth more than the cash. The fella who sold me the stuff told me.
But Will...
Stop saying but will. When do I get a little old kiss? Oh, wait a minute. Honey, you ain't been off my mind since I left. All the days at the fairground even, when I was chasing steer, I'd rope one under the hooves, and I'd pull him up short. He'd land on his little rump. Then I'd think of you.
Oh, Will, don't start talking party.
Seen a lot of beautiful gals out in Kansas City. Didn't give one a look.
How could you see him if you didn't give him a look?
Well, I mean, I didn't look loving at them, like I look at you.
Oh, Will, don't look at me that way. I can't stand it.
Won't stop looking like this till you give me a little old kiss.
Oh, what's a little old kiss?
Well, nothing. Unless it comes from you.
You do talk pretty. No, I can't.
Supposing that I say that your lips are like cherries, or roses or berries, what you gonna do? Can't you feel my heart palpitating and pumping, waiting for something nice from you? I gotta get a kiss, and it's gotta be quick, or I'll jump in the creek and die.
What's a girl to do when you talk that way? Oh, what a beautiful morning.
Oh, what a beautiful day.
I've got a beautiful feeling.
Everything's going my way.
Carly, how about you go down to the trough and get the team some water?
Right away, ain't nothing.
Can I come too? I just love watching the wave hand of horses.
That's about all I can handle, I guess.